recording. Again, when you come on, please mute yourself. You will see some of our leaders within Set Limit Stars on here because why not? Why not have them on here and be better together? And just sometimes we just need to be trained from other people, and they do that for me. They train me and vice versa. So we're all better together. But tonight we're going to talk about sponsoring, recruiting, growing your front line, and duplicating things so we can grow our downline, and why it's so freaking important. First off, it's important because if you want this to be a long-term thing, then you need to grow your team. Like, you can have all the sales you want, but that's not long-term. That's not going to be, sales are good for this month, but having a team, that's income in your pocket forever and ever. Amen. Right? So first off, how do we find new team members? Where I call them my little people, my little dream team. If you do not have a dream team list, I can send you this form. I did not create this. I cannot take credit, but it's gold. So if you do not have a dream team list of all the people that have bought from you more than once, that have hosted a party, that has made comments about your place saying, oh my gosh, it smells so good in here, boom, dream team list. Because if they love it, why not get paid off of it first? Okay. This could be people, like I said, that has bought more than once or twice from you. Because if they've bought more than twice, they obviously love the product. If they'd hosted a party, they're already doing the work. And so why not? When you talk to these people, you need to remember that it's not about you. I think we overcomplicate when we are trying to find new team members. We make it really hard in our head because our brains are wired to keep us safe, keep us comfortable. Well, we are in a business where we are not allowed to be comfortable. Hold on, let me mute whoever that is. Okay. We're in a business where we aren't allowed to be comfortable because that's not going to help grow our business. And if we want to grow a serious business, we can't be comfortable. So our brains are wired. And when we try to do things that are uncomfortable, our brain's like, no, I don't want you to do that. I'm not ready for you to do that. And it's kind of like washing your dishes. I know that sounds so crazy, but I hate washing my dishes. I despise it. I don't like the feeling. Like, I'm the dishwasher kind of girl. But I feel like I spend so much time thinking about how long it's going to take to do dishes, how gross it is to touch all the dishes. But instead, when I actually do it, it only takes like 10 minutes, if that. That's if I'm taking my time and I'm scrubbing, eggs off a pan or something. But it doesn't take very long. So we overcomplicate and we overthink things that we need to do, especially when it comes to recruiting. When you see someone there in Walmart or Target and they're standing in the aisle of candles, or if you're in Bed Bath & Beyond, some of their candles are starting to explode. That's not good. That is your opportunity to at least say, hey, I see that you like candles. Have you ever thought of a safer alternative? And you better have a sample on you. If you don't have a sample on you, you better have a business card on you, because they need to be able to reach you. You can't just word vomit out the mouth about Scentsy and not give them any information, right? So either preferably a sample and a card, but if not, just at least a business card. But that's what I'm talking about. We overcomplicate when we need to take that next step. How many of you have seen somebody in that aisle and you're like, really want to talk to him about Scentsy, but I'm just going to keep going. I don't want to. I'm scared. How many of you guys have done that? Raise your hand, put it in the comments. Okay, I see all the hands. Yes, it's scary. I've been there. I'm like, I need to put up my feet because I've done that so many times. But think about the opportunity that you just gave up to somebody else by doing that. When you do that, I want you to think about, and I don't care if you guys cuss on here, I don't even care. Think about, oh shit, I just gave that opportunity up to, Billy Sue. Is that even a name? No. But I just gave that opportunity up. Oh my gosh, I'm not going to grow from this. And that's where you're going to be stagnant in your business, is if you do not think about overcomplicating things and just doing it. And it's scary. It's very scary. So scary. But I promise you, when you feel better, when you do it, you're either going to feel better that you do it, or you're probably going to feel dumb. I felt dumb after doing it. I walked away and I was like, God, why did I even say that? But you know what? I was like, I just planted a seed. I planted a seed. They know I'm a crazy Scentsy lady, and it's okay. It's all right. I'm growing from this. I've learned from this. If I said something really stupid, then I'm going to make sure I don't say it again. But you have to take that step to do the things that you need to do, like doing the dishes. As disgusting as they are and as time consuming as we may think that they'll be, they're really not. They're really not time consuming. And all it is just simply offering a sample or a business card. Do everything afterward. You don't have to word vomit everything. You don't have to be like, oh my God, join my team. It's enhanced kit month. You get fall, winter stuff plus free spring, summer. You don't have to do all that. No, keep it really stupid simple. If you have kids, dumb it down to that age. That's how I think of it. If my kids can do it, then it's okay. It's that simple. So when you get their attention, if you're not using social media to find these recruits, you need to do that. Get on your Instagram stories. Get on your Facebook stories. There are people who are on, Pinterest. There are people on Pinterest that are, that can take your stuff and they can put it in their, crap, you clearly see I didn't prep for that part. Their little box thing that they can, you know what I mean. Yeah, I don't need to go into that. But they can share it, and then your information is getting shared. Yes, board, your Pinterest board. See, that's why I had y'all. They have it, and they can pin it in there. And guess what that's doing? That's working for you. People are going to put your link in the Pinterest board underneath the picture, and watch it be shared. Watch it be shared. Watch people clip it into their board. But if you are not using social media in the right way, and we'll get into that in a second, in the right way, then you are missing out. You just gave up another opportunity. Chelsea Otto is going to take that opportunity if you don't, because I'm working through social media. Are you? So once you start sharing things on social media, like your Instagram stories, if you are getting grab bags put together and stuff, get on there and talk. I did it today. I'm trying to use more of my Instagram stories with me talking. I hate when I go through my stories and I hear my voice. I'm like, oh God, that sounds terrible. But it's okay. It's okay. It's an insecurity I'm working on. But they need to hear you explain things. They need to hear that they have options, right? So when you're on your stories and you're explaining that you have a grab bag available, you need to also say, hey, also, if you've ever thought about joining, get a grab bag, get your kit for $59 or less. Or if you're making opportunity packets, if you've never made an opportunity packet, we are getting into that tonight because it is crucial. It's crucial. If you're making opportunity packets, you need to be sharing that on social media. You need to get opportunity packets in hands because info is free and people need to know about it. People can watch you all day long, but until you personalize your stuff and you get it in their hands and they can read it, it's a game changer. I'm going to show you right now because I'm making some. I started making some today because I have 3 that I'm sending out that are on my dream team list. Okay. So what do I put in an opportunity packet? First, I put a fun scent circle because it's free and I get them with my host rewards. Second off, I put the flyer for the scent of the month because they're going to be joining in the same month that I send this stuff. They need to know what's going on. They get a join bifold from me. I got it off Vistaprint. Y'all can do whatever you want and whatever fits your budget. But there is my story. There is a crap ton of pictures where we've traveled all over and it's going to get updated soon. And then top 10 reasons why they should join Scentsy. All the reasons. It's only 10 reasons why they should want to join Scentsy. Whether it's they can be themselves. I mean, we all come from different backgrounds, right? We all have a story to share, right? We're all different. But the beauty of that is we're all different and we can run our business however the heck we want. The second thing is they can do it without a degree. You do not have to go to school to do this. You just need to know how to put stuff in people's noses. So, hold on, let me mute all except me. Okay. So we just need to get this into people's noses. That's really it. That's as simple as that. Being part of something bigger. I had a coaching call the other day, and it was one of our amazing leaders, and she was like, Chelsea, like, where can you find recruits? How do you find recruits? And I said, you know, right now it's not so much about money. It depends on your audience. I will say that. Not everybody needs a paycheck right now. More people want to be a part of something bigger than themselves. They want to be a part of a community. They want to be a part of something where they get recognition. They want to be a part of something where they feel valued and worthy. And that is this. I can't tell you guys how much I appreciate all of you, every 1,500, however many you guys. There are so many other consultants that don't have that we have adopted into our group. And so many people just want that. They just want to be a part of something. So when you are talking to your audience on social media, make sure you know who you're talking to. Are you talking to the people who need a paycheck? Are you talking to the people who want to be a part of something bigger than themselves? Are you talking to those single moms? Are you talking to those stay-at-home moms? Are you talking to these single dads? Are you talking to doctors, lawyers? I mean, you need to make sure you know your audience and who you are targeting at that time when you make that post. I have a very wide variety of audience. So I have the flexibility to kind of say, hey, let's talk about money. Hey, let's talk about being a part of something bigger than yourself. Hey, let's talk about traveling. It's all about knowing who your audience is. Obviously, earning extra income. That's a big positive. Awards, trips. I mean, they need to know about all of this. They need to know every option. So they get this. They get a catalog. They need to know. And on this one, I'll write on the back that it's 10% off all month long, yada, yada, yada. You guys already know that. At least I hope so. And then they get a sample because they need to be able to smell the scent of the month. And then this all goes into a 6x9 bubble mailer as well. And it's like $267 to mail out, something like that. Okay, so what else I put in the opportunity packet? They need options, not just for why they need to join, but for their kit. This is crucial because if you are not sharing the $59 kit, you are missing out, and you are missing out on giving them an amazing opportunity for cheaper. Okay, so this is obviously the $99 kit. And then on here, I will just write plus spring, summer testers plus spring, summer catalogs for free because it's the enhanced kit month. So there's that. I throw this in there. This is giving them the host rewards. This is what I want them to do. Guys, my next new team member that is going to be joining any day now, hopefully before she goes into labor, like that's the goal. Her kit's for free. Her kit's for free. And I'll get into that story in a second because that's funny how that happened. So they also need to know about the Shooting Star Enhancement Kit. Why? Because your first goal is to get them Shooting Star. They need to know, they need to be motivated to earn something as amazing as this. Obviously, this stuff's going to change once the new catalog comes out. So you guys can find this on your workstation. Just type in kit or starter kit and it'll pop up and you download it and you print it off. It's that simple. But this will all change when spring, summer hits. But I'm just showing you. So this is a motivation right here. Motivation piece. Okay? And they get the comp plan. Okay? Because they need to know what they're going to be doing and how much they're going to be getting paid when they join. And you want to motivate them to get to 1,000. You already got them motivated to hit 500. Okay? Now you want to throw in a bonus, a 5% raise, and a promotion. Yes, let's do that. That's the goal. That is the goal, to get them to 1,000. So we had just sent out our opportunity packet. Okay, we got all that done. We sent it out to them. Now what do we do? Okay, well, it takes what, 2 to 3 days for that to get there, depending on who you go through. We'll just say 2 days because that's how mine gets there. You follow up. You know it's there. You know they got it in their hands. Now we need to make sure that they open it. And we say, hey, have you gotten your packet yet, your opportunity packet? And if they say, yes, I haven't opened it yet, be like, okay, fantastic. Once you open it, please text me. Get them on the phone. That is crucial because they need to hear your excitement. You can text all you want. You can Facebook message all you want, but people can turn that into something, I don't know, wacko. But if they get you on the phone, they can hear your voice and you can hear their voice and where their concerns are, where they're excited, what they're excited about. So get them on the phone. So after you get them on the phone, they open up their opportunity packet. What's next? Hopefully they join, right? Like, let's hope so. But that's not always reality for us. It's going to take some time. So you want to follow up within a week, a month, and then 2 months. You need to keep planting and watering that seed. Because if you don't, what did you just put all that work into? I do not understand why you would send a packet if you're not going to follow up and put in the work. And you need to keep reminding them how important and how much value they can add to Scentsy. Because if they are joining for, whatever, they need to join because they want to be a part of something bigger than themselves, you need to let them know that they are worthy and that they have a place at our table. There will always be a spot at our table for them. You need to keep reminding them of that. And, find out why they want to do this. That's another thing. When you are sending these opportunity packets, why do they want to join? Why? You need to really ask them. They could be like, yeah, I want to make $200 a month. Okay, why? Because I want to pay off my car. Okay, well then what? What are you going to do when you pay off your car? Are you just going to stop Scentsy? No, you need to get into that deep, raw why. And they may not have it right away, but I want you to ask them, why do they want to do this? What do they want out of Scentsy? I'll give you an example. The girl that I am going to be having join for free, she was actually our waitress when I went to Ohio for the little Christmas get together. And she came over and she was like, I think it was like within like minutes. I don't know if Lindsay's on here. She can attest to this, and Sammy and all them. It was within minutes. She came over and she was like, oh my gosh, this looks so fun. And I was like, yeah, it's for Scentsy. And she goes, I love Scentsy. And I saw that she was pregnant and I saw that she was due soon. She told me she was due in January, like this month. And I said, well, have you ever thought about just, doing what we do? Exactly like that, nonchalant, no pressure. And she was like, well, what do you guys do? And I was like, we do this. Like, we get together, we cheer each other on. I said, let me add you on my Instagram. Let me add you on Facebook. And you can kind of see like my journey and people, our team. And she got to see all of our team members that were there and how fun it was. She got to see Brooke Barnhart was all dressed up like a crazy Christmas present, and just how we let kids come. I know when Sammy had her baby there and he was just running all, like, it was a place where you just felt welcomed and it was fun. And Sammy's laughing at me, but no, like that's what she wanted to be a part of. And she's like, man, I would love to just not be able to come back to work. And I said, you don't have to, you have a choice. And she was like, okay, after Christmas, when everything calms down, let's talk. And I said, perfect. So I put it in my phone. I put January 1st, talk to Lacey or JC. And it's exactly what I did. On January 1st, I messaged her. I said, hey girl, Happy New Year. Are you ready to start that new journey? And then she found out that she was no longer going to be getting benefits from her job for maternity leave. All the more reason to join. I'm like, your old job is just giving you every reason to join and start your own business and take control of your money and take control of your maternity leave. So now I'm just waiting on her to join. I've followed up what was it? In December. I've already followed up again. I followed up with her last night. She's got the opportunity packet. She's the pot's brewing. But what I'm saying is it does not have to be like a script. You just need to be you. And you need to figure out why they want to join. Okay? Like, you do not have to sit there and be like, so you should join Scentsy for $99 and you get all this and this and this. No. No, 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 no. You need to find the people that are talking about having, that they hate their job. If they hate their job, why do people stay? Why? Because society thinks that they should? No, because they feel like they don't have another choice. So you have this beautiful, amazing, huge opportunity to be like, oh my gosh, I know you hate your job, but I have this amazing opportunity where you don't have to hate your job. And if you guys hate Scentsy, well, then I don't know why you're on here. But you guys have a huge opportunity to just hand people. Okay. All right. So once they get their stuff and they go over the opportunity packet and they're like, all right, I'm ready to join. What's next? You just gonna leave them there? Just gonna leave them? Nope. They click join, and the first thing you should be doing is getting them on that first things first checklist. First things first checklist. Immediately. I don't even talk to my new team members until they have completed that. I mean, I've talked to them, but I don't do any kind of this training until they complete that first things first checklist. Because that's going to also show me who has an interest mindset and who has that CEO mindset. Because the people with an interest mindset, they don't care if they finish that checklist. They don't care. And you know what? That's fine. I respect that. But if I want to build a long-term business, I need to find the people that have the CEO mindset, the people that are going to be like, all right, here we go. Checklist. Dun, 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 dun. I'm done. That's the type of people that I want to surround myself with. That's the type of people that I want in my leadership, in our leadership. It's not mine. It's ours. But you can't help everybody, right? Like, how many people have had team members join and they just don't do anything, right? Like, we've all had them. We've all had them. That does not make them any different. We love them every 4 months when they put in their $200 order. That's fine. But when you have a team member who just doesn't want to do it, you know, that doesn't mean that you should stop working. You know what that means? You need to go find a new team. You can love them. You can bless and release right there. But that should not hold you back from building a bigger and better team, okay? You need to go find a new team. So if you are here and you are stuck because your team's not doing anything, guess what? You have the choice to go build a new team. That's it. That's as simple as that. And if you're here and you don't have a team, you have the choice to go build your team. Are you having recruiting conversations? Yes or no? How many of you have had a recruiting conversation this month? Oh, yay. I love all these hands. Okay, cool. I was not expecting this. You guys just put my foot in my mouth. It's fine. But that's what I'm talking about. Now, how many of you guys have followed up with those recruits, with those potential recruits? Okay, not as many hands. You guys know that I'm very honest about this. If you did not raise your hand, that's where you need to make a change. If you have not followed up with them, that's the problem. If you have not gotten an opportunity packet in their hand, do so. That should be a huge part of your recruiting process. And you know what? Not everybody's going to want to run this like a business. I'm going to say that again. It's okay. It's okay. But that should not stop you from continuing to grow. So what do you do after they get their first things first checklist done? Anyone know? Anyone know? You should be getting them already going to Shooting Star and Sensational Start. Hold on, there's a question. When do you stop following up with someone? That's a good question. I'll touch on that now. So when I stop following up with someone is after 2 months. I do my first week, and then a month, and then the 2 days, week, 1 month, 2 months. And then you know what? It goes to probably every couple months. I'll just check in. Like, I see that they're watching my stories on Instagram. I see that they're watching my Facebook, and I know they're watching. And eventually, you know, I've had these people where they consistently say, hey, I want to join, I want to have a conversation. And it gets to a point where I say, you know what, nothing changes if you don't make a change. I can't give you any more information until you join. So I don't give them every single information about joining. I leave a lot for them until they join. But you cannot help people, and you cannot keep giving them the same information over and over, because what are you doing? You're wasting your time on somebody who has an interest mindset, when you should be focusing on the people who have the CEO mindset that's going to work with you, and you guys are going to grow your business together. So I'd say a couple times, and then, you know what, lesson release and check on them in a few months. That's my honest answer with that. But usually when I know their why, and you know, I have a relationship with every single person that's on my dream team list. My goal is to build that. I don't build my relationship after they join. I build that relationship before they join. There's a perfect example right here. Leah Fox, her and I built a relationship in Japan. Short story, her and Corey went to high school together. But I became friends with her separately from that. And it's before Scentsy ever came into play. So she watched my stories and she trusted me. She saw that I took my business seriously. So if you don't take your business seriously, guys, no one's going to take your business seriously. So when they see that they take your business seriously, they're going to be like, okay, maybe I should just do this. Like, you know that when they join my team, when I'm your sponsor, I can only speak for myself, but when I'm your sponsor, I know I'm going to take care of you. I know I'm going to answer your questions, but they know that I'm not going to handhold. They know from the get-go I will not handhold. You have to, in order to be your own CEO, you have to work as a CEO. You got to be teachable. You got to be a sponge. You got to absorb all the things. So, sorry, Haley, I know I just threw you out there, but it's true. If you need to ask yourself, are you taking your business seriously? Like actually taking it seriously? Or are you just occasionally posting? Are you occasionally sharing stuff? Are you sharing flyers, or are you sharing personal photos? Ask yourself these questions. Look at it from a third person or from the outside in. I do that all the time. I'll look at my stuff and I'm like, would I want to join my team? Meh, not today. Oh, no, I didn't like what I posted today. Would I join my team next week? Maybe. Depends on what I post. But you have to look at it from the outside in. And if you wouldn't even join your own team, why do you expect others to join you? I'm going to say that again. If you wouldn't even join your own team, why would you expect other people to do it? Right now, I would join my team. I would join my team because I see the grab bags that I'm getting ready. I see the coaching that I'm doing. I know that I take it seriously. So ask yourself, are you taking your business seriously? Are people taking your business seriously? Those are some serious questions, guys. Serious questions. Reality check. Okay, where was I going with this? Okay, so after they join, all the things. You can go back and clean up your post too. Yes. All right, hold on. Yeah, we're getting into that real quick. Social media. Yes, it's amazing for your business. Yes, you want to share all the things. You want to share your stuff that your sponsor or myself send you. If you do not share it, people aren't going to think you're taking your business seriously and that you're not working and all these things, okay? But what you don't want to do is you do not want to start a rant on Facebook. You do not want to start politics. You don't want to start any of that. You don't want to talk about who is mothering the best. You don't want to talk about that. I'm going to be completely honest. That stuff is not going to help your business. If you're a mother and you're a beautiful mother. That is it. Politics shouldn't even be about you right now. Because you know what? People could be talking about this person and that person. You're over here like, who wants to have a Scentsy party? That's how your mindset should be. It shouldn't be about nothing else except your family and yourself and Scentsy. Keep the negative stuff off your social media. I have unfollowed people, even in our team page, even in Scentsy, that start all that crap. I have removed them because I can't stand it. Because I don't want to be around that. And you shouldn't either. And people want to be around people who are positive. So ask yourself, is your Facebook, is your Instagram positive? Or are you one of those people who are negative Nancy who just starts ranting all over Facebook? You ask yourself that. It's a hard reality check because you're like, oh, well, these people, no one wants to buy from me. Of course. You're freaking mean. Why would they want to buy from you? You start crap with people. So they're going to go, you just gave that opportunity up because they're going to go find somebody else who is super positive, who is loving all the people. They want to go be around that because they don't want to associate with you. So make sure your stuff is, I get you want to be vulnerable. Yes, we want you to be vulnerable. We want you to share your hard, raw truth. We get that. But there's a fine line between your story and your real truth and drama and rants. There's a fine line. You guys, we're all big girls. We all know this. We all know that there's a line that should not be crossed. And no, I'm not saying any of y'all have done that. I'm just saying that's part of the training. Okay, so after they join, you need to get them already working towards Shooting Star the second they get that checklist done. Because again, that is going to show you who has the interest mindset, who has the CEO mindset. So the CEO mindset, guess what? They're already going to have that crap done within a day, maybe within an hour. Those are the people that you want to keep your eye on. So once they get that Shooting Star going, boom, they hit it. Boom, they hit Shooting or Sensational Start. You guys need to be working with them, working neck and neck with them. Don't let them hang by themselves. You know, I said that I don't handhold, and I don't, but I do know where they need accountability at. And that is, hey, are you doing, actually, I'm going to show you this real quick. This is what I send them. This is not what I sent Leah or some of my newer team members, but this is what's happening. They got something different, but it's very similar. Some PRV activities that I send this, they get a little join welcome to Scentsy packet from me. And it just talks about personal business activities, what they can do to get PRV. And that is handing out samples. They can book parties. Obviously, they need to get a launch party going. Follow up. They need to go live on Facebook or Instagram and talk about their stuff. Guys, you have all the tools in front of you. Utilize them. Utilize them. And I'm not going to tell you guys to do stuff or whatever that I'm not doing. And you guys don't even have to do it. It's fine. But I'm just suggesting these things because they're working. They need to make a group business kind of page. I don't care if it's one of those business pages or a private group page like I have. I don't care as long as they make something. They need to make something. And then, of course, you know, we want them to start actually getting their team growing, right? Because that's another huge thing. We're growing our frontline wide by doing all of these things, but what are we doing to grow it deep? Chelsea, I need my team to start recruiting. Well, are you simplifying everything that they can duplicate it down? Again, this join opportunity packet is so basic because I'm so basic, very basic, yeah, very. And I don't like to overcomplicate things. You guys know this. You guys know that if I can't work it from my car, I'm not doing it. If I can't put a join packet together in my car, I'm not doing it because that's not where my life is at. I'm in a different season than y'all. You guys are in a different season than each other. So you need to figure out what's working for you and work it. You don't need to do all the things, just do a few things very freaking well. And that is how you duplicate into your team. If they see you doing all these whiff boxes and doing a bajillion samples of all the things, that's going to intimidate your team. That's going to intimidate. You can do all the things, but you should not ever expect your team to do all the things that you are doing because that is overwhelming. Overwhelming. There are some things that I see out there and I'm like, oh God, I'd cry if I had to do all that because I'm not in that season. It doesn't work for me. But if you are not coaching your team, if you are not even showing them how to do samples, if you are not even showing them how to log on to a dang workstation, then you need to fix that. There are so many people in Scentsy that don't even log on to their workstation when they join. That's a problem because that's where everything's at. And that is the biggest tool that they have at their fingertips. So what else they get from me is they just get a little thing where it says like their your workstation, like I just said, because I really want to make sure they get on. And then, consultant's phone number or support's phone number, all the paid, posted, all that stuff broken down. That's on your shipping thing, you know, where it says paid, posted, printed, shipped, all that. So they understand that. Let's see what PWS means, what PRV, PWV, all that fun stuff. So it's the little acronyms. They get all that. But guys, you need to remember when you were talking to these people, whether they're joining or after they join, it's not ever about you. Ever. If you go into a conversation talking to somebody and you have one thought that this is going to benefit you, they're going to see right through you and they're going to not want to work. If they do not trust you to become their sponsor, to be their leader, they're not going to want to work with you. There needs to be trust when you are talking to these potential new team members. Like I said with Leah, I had to earn her trust. Guys, she wasn't just going to give it to me. And that same goes for a lot of these people on here that joined my team. I had to earn it. To earn someone's trust is probably the biggest compliment. So earn their trust and really put time and effort into getting to know them outside of Scentsy. That way you can actually see how Scentsy is going to really benefit their life. Leah is in the Marine Corps. She's active duty. How in the hell do you think she was going to work her business if I didn't figure out how to help her? No, I just said share on Instagram. When you have a chance, share it. That's how you're going to work your business right now in this season of your life. Everybody is in a different season. All your customers, all these potential new team members are not going to be all in the same season. So you need to get real personal with them. And you need to figure out the best way Scentsy is going to fit into your life. I don't even care if it takes 5 minutes for them to work their business. That's more than giving nothing. 5 minutes is better than nothing. If you work your business for 5 minutes with nothing but doing intentional things, your business is going to continue growing. So when you have these conversations with them, you need to be very intentional with what you're talking about. Do not get off track and talk about going to Home Goods looking up Rae Dunn. Do not go talking about the next new movie that's coming out. You need to be talking about how Scentsy is going to better their life. And here's the steps. Figure it out and make a plan. Without a plan, you're just talking a whole bunch of crap you're not going to follow through with. But there needs to be a legitimate plan when you're talking to these team members. Hold on, I'm going to look at these comments over here. I keep seeing this thing flash at me. I've actually cleaned up my social media a lot, cut back on cussing. Well, I still cuss, but it's fine. Kept politics off, vulgar things. You have older customers and they add, yep. Okay. I love that, Sammy. Just basically clean it up. Like you don't have to clean up like who you are. Like you want yourself to show, but not in a way that it's going to push people away. Like we want to be inviting. And then after they join your team and then you start cussing up a storm, like you're gonna be like, that's fine, like that's really me, like it's fine. It's okay. That's just, we're human. Especially moms. Sometimes we just really have to cuss to get our frustrations out. It just happens. Can you send that to me? I send a welcome gift. Yeah, so all of this I can email all of y'all, whatever, that's fine. Personally see a lot of consultants who don't know that they have to pay for their sites. Yes, it's the small details that you need to give these people, like paying for their sites, $10 a month after 90 days. And if they complain that it's $10, then they really need Scentsy in their life. Like they really need this to work if they do not have $10. And how I'm talking to you guys is kind of how I talk to my people who they throw a lot of excuses, and I'm not getting into that because that's a whole nother like training. But you know that I don't handle excuses very well. So I basically tell them nothing's going to change if you don't make a change. And if you're broke, well, you either go get a second job or you build your own empire. Like you have two options. You either have people who are going to support you and help you rise and help you get to the very tippy top, or you're going to work for somebody else and never go on vacation while they go golfing all the time and go to Hawaii and do all the things. You have two options. It's all about options. Let's see. You always have an answer if I have an excuse. Yes. Yes, I excuse best the crap out of people. Can you sign up for the website every 3 months? The website automatically goes off the card that you put on when you join. You can stop that. You can cancel that. You can unsubscribe to or all of that. You can cancel that. But you can always come back. But I always say keep your website around because people are going to buy off your PWS. May not be right now, but when we have like sales, that's all through PWS, and you want your website. You want your website. Plus, if you're on social media and like you're using your stories, you can do a screen share and show people where to find things and direct them towards things. If you have an iPhone, you just bring it down. Hold on, let me see if I can do this. Almost had trolls playing again. Okay, so right here, it's a setting. It's a screen sharing setting in your settings. Yeah. So you just hit it and it'll click to one. And then this little dot up here. Yeah. Now it's recording my screen. So super simple. If I didn't explain that very well, I'll explain it to you after. So just
I was going to say, can you show me again?
I'll screen share it and show you how to do all of it. So I'll just text it to you. But guys, you guys need to be, you know, sharing. You, like I said in the beginning, we all have a story. Some of us are in very different seasons. Y'all know my story. I don't have to share it, but we are all in different seasons of our life. We all come from different places. We all bring something to the table. You just can't be afraid to eat alone at this table. You have to know that you bring something valuable that others would want to join you with. It's scary to be a leader. Not gonna lie, like I'm not gonna sugarcoat it because now it's like you're responsible for another person. It's scary because you don't want to fail. But here's my thing. Why do people fear failure? Why do people fear judgment? And this is something I've been personally battling with for a while now. Why do people fear judgment? Why do people fear the word no? No means not right now. Doesn't mean forever. How many of you guys tell your kids maybe? All the time. Just did right before I got on here. That doesn't mean always no, maybe to our kids, but that doesn't mean always no for our potential team members. And they're not going to judge us. They're not going to judge us. We aren't like some of the other people out there who literally cold message. I get it all the time. Hey, Chelsea, you're so successful at Scentsy. Why don't you do this? What? Why would I do that? Why? Don't cold message and they won't judge. Let's put it that way. But don't fear failure. If someone joins your team, you're going to instantly be like, I need to do this and this and this and this and this for this person. Don't. They have to learn by themselves. They're big people. But you're not going to be the perfect leader. Nobody is. You're going to fail. You're going to suck. But you need to own the suckiness. You need to own these failures of being a leader and get it out of your head that you need to be this perfect person always on your phone helping this team member. No. You need to set boundaries. Set boundaries. How many of you guys have had someone join your team and you instantly feel overwhelmed? Me? Yeah, I have dozens of times. And I feel like I have failed as a leader in certain areas. But you know what? That's okay. We're not perfect. I'm still trying to figure out my own business. Y'all are still trying to figure out your own businesses. We just need to show them. First we need to show up to our business. We need to show up. We need to unlock the door and we need to turn on open. If you have not worked your business this month, you are not taking it seriously. And I do not know why you're on this call if you're trying to grow a team, if you are not even taking your own business seriously. You guys know I'm very, very blunt sometimes. But you guys need to first work your business before you help someone else work theirs. Hands down. I will push back calls sometimes if my own business is not up to where it needs to be for that day. If I've not achieved the things that I need to achieve for that day for my personal business, I push my coaching calls back because I can't pour from an empty cup. I can't pour and expect my team to do the things if I'm not finished doing what I need to do for my business. You know what that's called? That's called being a hypocrite. You cannot expect your team to do things that you are not doing. So all the things that I'm telling you guys on here, promise you, I'm doing it. I'm doing it, and I have failed 120 times, times 3. But I'm still doing it. I'm still showing up. I'm still unlocking that door, and I'm still turning on the on sign. It's like Target. Every day. It's a mess at that dollar section. Am I right? You walk in, at least my dollar section, it is a mess. It's a mess. But people still go there. People still want to go and be a part of that dollar section and make it even more messy. Because you know why? Because they love Target. Why do people want to join you? Because you're messy and you're real and you just are freaking amazing. And they want to be a part of that. They don't care if you're perfect. They don't care how beautiful your opportunity packets are. Guys, it's all mine. Mine's just basic. There's nothing fancy to it. But they want to be a part of that mess. They want to be a part of your message. Turn your mess into a message. Own it. Own it 100%. That's something that I had a hard reality with a few years back. I was like, I feel like I have to be a perfect leader. I have to be a perfect consultant for people to want to join my team. And then I was like, you know what? F this. I don't even care. I just need to be me, and that's what people are going to want to be a part of. And if you guys are in a position where you're like, Chelsea, I don't even know who I am, that's fine. We are learning who we are every single day. Every single day. Before I used to do, when I first started growing a team, and Brooke Barnhart, you were around for this, I used to do webinars because I never wanted to show my face. I only wanted them to see the screen, and I didn't want to show my face because I was that like, oh my God, these people are going to judge me. And now I don't care. Like I'm, 7 years in? I don't care now because you guys need to see the truth. You guys need to see the realness of this business. You guys need to know that I'm a freaking person and that I fail and I mess up all the time, and I'm here. Like I still show up. So I don't care if you're messing up in your business. I don't care if you don't know who you are, because do we really ever know who we truly are? No, we don't. We're learning who we are. We're learning what we like. We're learning what we don't like. But that's the beauty of this business, is that we can find out what we like, and we can surround ourselves with amazing people like this. All of you who are on here are freaking amazing. You're here for a reason. You're here because you want to better your business. You're here because you want to grow, and you have an amazing opportunity to bless other people and change their freaking life. So stop making excuses and letting fear get in the way of you helping somebody else. And stop giving the opportunity away to another consultant because you let fear get in the way. You let those dirty dishes get into your head when really it just takes 10 minutes just to clean them. And really it just takes 5 minutes just to talk to somebody about Scentsy. It's that simple. So if you have questions, what time is it? Oh, I did all this in 20 minutes. Nope, just kidding, an hour. We started at 8:30, didn't we? Dang it. I was trying to be like on it. All right, so if you guys have questions, put it in the message and I will read over them. I'm going to stop recording